pass through before you now get a neural pathway that has been developed. So some of these things are new. I never did, like Yomi, never did had computer science background. Even I didn't learn computer science back home in Nigeria. Yeah, I did microbiology in my first degree. But I told myself that this is possible and I'm going to do it. And I listened to Uncle Sam and followed everything that he was presenting. Yeah. And the rest is history today. And this is the attitude that I will always admonish new people coming in to always imbibe. Be hungry
I
for
remember,
more.
I remember, Anton, sorry to cut you short. I remember you used to say, my address then in Netherlands was your, what
It
is
it was
it?
it was my office.
Yes.
Because look, when I was always going to have a training with Uncle Sam, to me I was going to the office. I did not
Yes.
see it that I was going to school or going to Uncle Sam's house to take lessons. I saw myself as an apprentice who didn't know something and is passing through the apprentice program with Uncle Sam. It was for me and my office that I was going to, but in this case, I wasn't receiving salary yet. So I did it with that mindset that I was going to the office. And once you get into this idea of doing things the way you're supposed to do it, it just goes automatic into your environment in your interview or when you start work. Because like we say, you are already practicalizing what you have done, like a simulation or a dry run on. So
Yeah.
I would advise the people, don't be discouraged. Don't think, oh, I've not done this before. Most of us never did this before. But we are here
Yeah.
today able to speak
Fantastic.
to you. And it all started from one.
Somebody just joined the call. I don't know who the person is. Can the person, the new joiner, please, can you identify yourself? Hello, is that Dave? Somebody, I believe somebody just joined the call. Okay, continue, Anton. Sorry.
Yeah, so like I said, at the end of the day, it is very important to be open, follow your instruction as it is, and take it very seriously. And over time, what we seem as if it's something new that you never knew becomes something that is like a second nature to you. Like I will always tell people, your first house where you lived in, I can be very sure that the first time you went there, you had to either, for those of us, use your Google map and all of that to navigate your way. But now, even if you close your eye, you'll be able to go to your house without even thinking about it, because the brain has developed the neural pathway to an extent that it becomes second nature, and that is how this is going to be to everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't feel scared. Don't give up when you are hearing new information and you're not understanding it. If you understand it the first time you hear it, I will be very shocked because it just means that you are 0.5% or 1% in the whole of us. But when you hear it the first time, you won't understand it. It doesn't matter. But you keep learning and being open and learning, and before you know, you will be here years from now talking to other people. And all of us that you see here,
Thank you.
it all happened with a spark of light, and that spark of light was when we met Uncle Sam and did what he did. I've known Uncle Sam now for over 5 years now. I think you and me with Uncle Sam is more than that. The same with Lucky and the other people.
Ah, many, yes.
So if this thing wasn't for real, we will not be here today. You know, we will not be here today. And if Uncle Sam is not who he says he is, we will not be taking time out of our busy schedule to be talking to you guys. And this is the little I can speak for now. And in the way forward, like for me and for others, we've committed to not just be part of this whole team, but be open to be as mentors to those who are coming up to give clear cut direction. So you have access to us as it is, on the way
Yes.
forward. Yeah. So that's the
We
little bit I
appreciate
can
that.
say for now. And I
Thank,
hope
thank,
to
thank you
speaking to
very
you
much.
guys and seeing you guys later.
All right.
Yeah, thank you
Cheers.
Okay.
very much.
Mr.
Next
Yomi,
Thank you so
question
much.
Mr. Yomi, I will connect with
from the
you.
daily.
Yes, we need to do that too.
I need mentoring from you. Yeah, I did my
No.
Yes. Yomi is one of my what do I say? One of the when Jesus Christ said, God said to Jesus, "This is my child, my beloved son, to in whom I'm well pleased." Yomi has done me very, very proud.
It's my pleasure.
He's attained unbelievable heights in this industry. I remember when he came to LSIT back in the days, without any background in ICT, and is able to rise to the level of program test manager. To be a program test manager is not a child's play. A program test manager is test manager of test managers. You understand? That means you have other test managers under you. So I really appreciate, the fact that he has achieved so much, in the last 11 years, since he did the training with me. And God will continue to lift you, higher and higher, Yomi. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. We should thank you so much, yo.
Thank you so much, all the experts, for making this call. I know you all have very busy schedule. I would not want to take your time any longer, unless, of course, the delegates have questions. Because I still have to take them through some other stuff here, which will be boring to you, So you are most welcome if you want to drop off the call and go about your normal daily schedule. Any question from the delegate? Yes, one person has a question. Before you go, please.
I am Shitu.
Yes.
My question goes to Yomi.
Yomi, question is for you.
I actually don't know where you did your course from, either Nigeria or overseas. Maybe you met Uncle Sam outside Nigeria. But at least you understand our background because you were a Nigerian. Now, for some of us over here, we are looking at what are the beneficial, what are the challenges you faced over there, like, or for a starter that goes through this program, and how would the person fit into the society over there through this program? Because like a lot of us are going into it with the mindset that we want to better our lives, we want to better the life of our families, and we believe that there is better opportunities over there. But what are the challenges that one will face? Like a starter, you are coming over there now. Is this something that is like, okay, we have to do something, go the extra mile, or what? I'm just trying to get an insight.
Okay, so thank you for that beautiful question. So I studied in Nigeria. When I came here, I didn't. In fact, to be honest with you, it's difficult most of the time to find job with your Nigerian qualification. So what they're looking for here is, like I said, have you got the experience? Can you do this one? Okay, so if you have degree, you have everything from Nigeria. If you don't have the experience or you have not done it before, they're not going to. You might struggle. But in the next few months, there's going to be a program called HSMP, Early Screen Migrant Program. So which you might want to tap into. So, sorry?
They are bringing it back to UK, right?
Yeah. So they are bringing it back very, very soon. So if you
is that because of Brexit?
Yeah, that's because of Brexit. Yeah. Okay. So all this now you are learning from Uncle Sam. If I were you, I will do more. I will do 40% of theory and 60% of hands-on practical training, because experience, if you say you've done it before, that's what they want to know. So if you are coming here and you are telling us you know black box testing, white box testing, but you don't even know how to write strategy or how to write a test script, or you can't even, when they throw you to say, okay, can you write a test, you don't know, you will struggle. So, but in my own case, when I came here, when I did my degree in Nigeria, I came here, went to LSIT, did my training with Uncle Sam. Then I find it difficult to break into contracting world straight away. So what I did in my situation was I look for a permanent job. So for permanent jobs, there are plenty of permanent jobs that you can always find. Some of them might not be high paying, some of them might be, but you know why you are going to that role. So maybe you want the experience, and once you have the experience, nobody can take that from you. You can go in there 3 months, do a permanent job for 3 months, and off you go. So that's what I did in my own case. I had to go into NHS. I took up a test analyst role for 6 months. And after 6 months, like I said, I knew where I was going. I knew what I wanted to do. I just wanted to learn and learn and learn and learn. So I get to work 7 a.m. People will leave by 5 o'clock. I'm sitting there until 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, read as much as I wanted to do. After 6 months, I just told them, you know what, I'm done and I'm going. And by that time, I was already prepared, equipped for the greater challenge. So when you said, what are the challenges? There are no barriers, no difficulties. Once you come here, you have the experience that you are bringing here. It's not, you have people like, you have some of us say like the people that have spoken to you today. You can always network, ask questions. We will be there to guide you, to recommend jobs or recommend you to the agencies that can give you your first job. But what I can't guarantee is that you may not be able to just go in there as a contractor on day one. You might be lucky, but I always tell people that you need to make sure that your foundation is well rooted, because the problem that one of my colleagues had is this one I'm going to share with everybody. He hasn't done it before, and we told him, why don't you just do permanent for 1 month or 2 months? He said no. So he went into contracting with one agency. He went there, they asked him to do one task, he couldn't do it. He was sacked the 3rd day, and because of that, the agency blacklisted him. So it was difficult for him to get another job through those. And agents, some of the time they share information. So you don't want to mess up yourself. But like I said to you, impossibility is nothing. Face whatever they're teaching you right now and make sure you learn, you have experience. Bring that experience to the UK or to the US or Australia, wherever you are going to. I'm telling you, you find that all these challenges you dreaming, you're thinking about, you're dreading, they are nothing. And once you have people that can support you, that can advise you, that can point you to the right direction, you are okay.
Thank you very much, Yomi. You beautifully answered. Any other question before the experts disperse? Any? Okay.
Yomi, how can we? You said you're in Barking, right?
No, I mean I live in Enfield.
Oh, sorry, Enfield. Okay.
Lucky, you live in Bishop Stratford. Now you're not far away from me. You are just 3 stops from me. 3 or 4 stops.
Yes, so far. I thought we had an LSIT WhatsApp group.
Another network. Yes, we still have it on Facebook.
So let's communicate.
So let's use that as the networking point. Yeah. So all the old students who are working, they are experts. You've spoken to just a tiny few percentage of them. There's still a lot more on the network to speak to. They are on the network and they are very good people, open to mentor you, open to share opportunities with you, and that's the beauty of having this LSIT alumni network. So it's on Facebook, yes, like Lucky rightly said. Once you do the training, you become part of that network, so you can tap into. You will have access to a great person like Yomi, Lucky, even Amit. Amit is my colleague in ABN AMRO Bank and my very good friend. We also co-train on software testing. I handle the manual aspect and he handles the automation aspect of software testing. So and Amit is always also open to help, especially in terms of automation. So we have a beautiful network. Let's make use of it. And thank you very much, the experts, for contributing to today's discussion. We hope to have more of this because we need our brothers need to be, exposed to the kind of
Yeah.
privilege that we've also enjoyed. You understand? I mean, in Yoruba, they say, "Ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò, láì farakọra." I've always been of the opinion that no man is an island, and for you guys to have shared your time today and to have participated in this discussion, it shows that you are very selfless people, and only God can reward you for this selfless attitude. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure the delegates want to give you a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Can I say something?
Thank you,
Very,
Sam.
very
Very nice words, Sam. Thank you so much for that one. And I guess for guys, it's a really good opportunity. You have a very good career ahead because you are at right place, right? And opportunities are really immense. You just do what Uncle Sam is saying, and then you will grow like hell. Seriously. So good luck to everyone. Let me
Thank
know
you
if
very
I
much,
can be
Amit.
of
Yeah?
any help. Yeah.
Thank you
So-
very much.
Can I say something? I think I'll probably leave in the next 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, go on,
Yes,
Lucky. Yes.
I
Go
want to talk to the delegates for just roughly about 5 minutes.
Okay, go on, please.
What you are
Go
going
on,
in,
Lucky, go on.
yes, what the career you are going in will open a lot of opportunities that is beyond your imagination, believe me. And I'm saying this based on experience. What Sam is teaching you is a solid foundation that anywhere you go, it is going to take you forward. Remember, I said one thing. Attitude is so important. And it is attitude that will actually push you. If we have something available to us that no one else prior to say 30 years ago had that opportunity. People like Einstein, they never had that opportunity. The internet. If you give me an opportunity to sit down with the 50 most intelligent professors or to have access to the internet, I'll tell you, you know what? I want to have access to the internet. Because with the internet, you can do and learn anything on your own. And that's why when some people were asking about, oh, how do I learn coding? You can learn it on your own. Answer the internet. I remember when I had, they started doing automation in my company. I learned Java on my own. I was the first person to run Selenium in my company alone, on my own. You can do anything. Difference is your attitude. If you want to learn Java today, you had no experience. All you need to do, go to YouTube and you will learn it from the beginning. But it is your attitude that matters. Do not limit yourself. The most important thing you are getting is what Sam is going to give to you. Anything else, you can take it from there. Anything else. That is what I need to add. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lucky. Thank you very much, Yomi. God bless you so much. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
I will let you guys off now so that you can go about your normal day activities. Yomi, you've been wonderful. Lucky, you've been amazing. And and the rest of the delegates have also dropped off. And Mr. Thomas, thanks for also joining as an observer who asked very relevant questions. I hope your questions were answered.
Yes.
And I hope we still develop further based on this. Like I said, the LSIT Alumni Network is an invaluable resource to tap into. You understand? you'll have access to these experts and even more experts, that would, guide you on what you need to do. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you.
Call it a day with the expert. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right.
Have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.